Are you considering whether or not to include demographic questions in your surveys? Including demographic questions in your surveys can tell you why customers see you the way that they do and provide insight into their purchasing power. In today's video, we'll show you several demographic questions to include in your next survey to learn more about your audience. I'm Sissy from Jotform. Let's begin. When you survey your audience, you can learn a lot about how they view your business and how you could work to improve. Asking demographic questions can illustrate why your customers see you the way that they do, and it can highlight any trends present in your user base. There are surveys that show that the majority of U.S. citizens agree that there should be a higher tax for the wealthy. And when you look at the demographics, it's clear that this belief carries across all genders, ages, and political opinions. It is rare to see such a high level of consensus across so many demographics. As you can see, examining demographics can show more than opinions alone. By asking the right questions, demographic information can provide more context to your audience. So, let's look at some of the demographic questions you might want to include in your next survey. Even basic information can help you better understand people and their life experiences. But keep in mind that this same information can be sensitive, so only ask for what you truly need to know, and phrase your questions carefully. That said, try asking basic questions like these. What's your age? You can either provide a space for age or date of birth, or provide age ranges for people to choose from. What gender do you most identify with? Ask this question carefully and provide a space for participants to fill in their own answer. What's your ethnicity? Allow people to select more than one or to fill in their own answer so that everyone feels included. What language or languages do you speak? You may find that you have many customers speaking the same non-English language, and that could influence a decision to provide more content in that language. Where do you live? Consider providing a list of countries if you're a large business, or if you're a smaller, local business, try providing a list of nearby area codes. Getting basic info points like age, gender, and ethnicity can paint a better picture of who's interacting with your brand and what their background looks like. But you may determine that it's more relevant to your business initiatives to discover what your customers are currently dealing with at home. What goes on at home has a huge impact on your customer's life, and it can affect their ability to purchase your products or services. If you want to learn more about the home lives of your customers, try asking questions like these. What's your current relationship status? Be sure to include a variety of options, like married, separated, or in a domestic partnership. What's your household income? Provide salary ranges to make this question easier to answer. Do you have any children or dependents? Simply provide a space for the user to select yes or no, alongside a space where they can choose to add more information, such as the number of children they have. Knowing a person's place in the workforce can show their purchasing power, and learning how much education your average customer has achieved allows you to better suit your content to your audience. To find out more about their professional and educational standing, you should ask questions like, what is your current employment status? You should provide a thorough list of possible answers, including options like full-time, part-time, and unemployed. What level of education do you have? Be sure to include currently a student as an option. Having an understanding of where people stand professionally and educationally provides you with insight into those who are interested in your products and whether or not they are financially able to fully engage as customers. Ultimately, looking at demographic information can provide valuable insight into your audience and how you could make improvements to your business. Remember, Jotform enables you to create and manage online surveys, and we provide both a high level of security and a wide variety of integrations, helping you to organize and act on the information you collect. Let's briefly recap today's video. Gathering your audience's demographic information through surveys can provide context into why your customers think and feel the way that they do. So, in your next survey, ask these questions to learn more about your customers. What's your age? What gender do you most identify with? What's your ethnicity? What language or languages do you speak? Where do you live? What's your current relationship status? What's your household income? Do you have any children or dependents? What is your current employment status? And finally, what level of education do you have? Again, I'm Sissy with Jotform, and thanks for joining us today.